Hey, John.
Hey, how you doing, David?
Good, good. Well, it's customer service week, so I thought I'd sit down with you and ask you some questions about customer service and how it affects us here and then again in your personal life as well.
Great.
So, if you want to tell the viewers just a little snapshot about yourself.
Sure, yeah. I'm John Akhoian, owner of Rooter Hero Plumbing, and been in the plumbing industry since I was 17 years old. And we started Rooter Hero back in 2011, and company has grown to be a statewide company now, and we're working on becoming a nationwide company.
Awesome.
So, yeah,
Awesome.
Work with a lot of great people, so I'm happy to come to work every day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm really glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, thank you.
So just gonna dive right in with some really easy questions. What's the best customer service experience you've ever had?
Well, I'm going to go to a recent one because I've had a lot of great experiences, but I want to use something relevant. This actually happened within the last week. So my wife and I went to a restaurant. This restaurant, first time she's trying it, but I've been there before. And we ordered a couple of margaritas, and the guy serving us, his name is Manny, and just an exceptional human being. I mean, to the point where, he was checking up on us every so often. Something went wrong with her drink, and like he had no hesitation about taking it back and redoing it. And his whole attitude was, how can I serve you? Right. He'd bring the food out, and he'd wait to see if it's right. He'd ask, hey, does everything look right? I mean, just he kept coming back, and not unpleasantly. How sometimes it's overwhelming,
right,
when people are interrupting you. But he was paying attention to see if there was anything going on, and he would just come back and just check up on us so often.
That's awesome.
His attitude was that, how could I serve you?
Right.
And he just wanted to serve us. And it was funny because I go, Manny, you must own this restaurant if you're, he goes, no, I just love helping people.
That's
and
awesome.
he goes, I get to do that every single day. It was just the most amazing attitude. That's the most recent one that I remember, but I've had a lot of that type of experiences before.
That's good. That's great. And that's the key word, is serve. That's why a lot of people have hangups when, with customer service, because the root word of that is serve.
Yes.
So we talked about the best, most recent one. What about the worst one?
Well, I'll talk about a recent worst one. I don't know if it's the worst one, but it was kind of bad. Recently purchased a new car, okay, and it's a technology company, which is great, and it's a Tesla. So their service just kind of sucks. I mean, they have really bad service. The cars are great, but the service sucks. So they bought the car. It took them about 6 months to get it, so they finally got it. They sent me a text message, and I'm like, hey, yeah, you guys, if you could drop it off, that'll be great. So the guy comes in to drop off the car, first of all, they were late. They were like a couple hours late, which I really hate when, you go past the window. And then when they brought the car, it was dirty, okay? And it was missing almost everything inside the car, right? Like the mats and, like the battery, like even the cable that charges,
Oh, wow.
Because you can't even use the car without that, right?
No.
So I found out after driving it, went somewhere, I'm like, I got to charge this, and I open it up, I'm like, there's no chargers anywhere. Like, oh great, I just paid all this money for a new car, and now I got to call them and figure out, why the car came bare bones without any accessories that are standard, so that was kind of bad. I mean, I love the car, but their service is just not great at all. I mean, they have no service, if you ask me.
That's awful. You hear that, Elon Musk? Be better. So, segueing over to Rooter Hero, how centric is customer service for Rooter Hero as a whole?
Well, I mean, I believe that, we have two types of customers. Okay, internally, I believe we serve each other.
Right.
So internal customers are the people that represent the brand, that serve each other. Right. And I think, in certain departments and in certain centers, we have really great internal service where everybody's attitude is about, how do I serve you? What can I do better? okay, and they're just looking for opportunities to help each other in the company.
Right.
Now, I can't say that we're perfect, but my attitude is that, I come to work every day to serve the people of the company. So if I can provide any resources, tools, opportunities, whatever I could provide to help them become better, I want to be able to do that. I want people to leave this organization better than they got here.
Right.
So that's my primary goal. So, I believe that we're very, customer focused internally. And I believe the brand has its own customers, the customers that actually see the trucks, see the company, and call us for service. And in my opinion, the better we become at serving each other and providing opportunities for the people within the company, the better served our brand customers are going to be as well.
Right.
So our intent is to be very customer centric, like very focused on doing the best we can. Are we perfect? I would say no. I mean, sometimes we drop the ball. I mean, right now, I know part of our issues is that we just don't have enough manpower. If we had more people, just like almost all of the companies that are out there that I've been to, restaurants and stuff like that, they're just utilized when it comes to manpower. But I know that, our intent is to become very customer centric.
Right. Definitely. And it's the old saying, you take care of the people, they'll take care of the customer.
Absolutely.
The customer will take care of the business.
Yes.
So, I agree with that 150%.
That's great.
So
that's why we're working together, because we have the same beliefs and values, right?
No, it's weird when two people mesh with their values and everything else, especially when it comes to employee and customer engagement.
That's right.
Which is awesome. You guys should get a boss like this.
Thank you.
All right. So, how do you keep the customer experience in mind when making business decisions?
So that's a great question, and a lot of it is about getting reviews for us. So most of everything we do is in and around, the reviews and the ratings of the company.
Right.
So I really pay attention a lot to the reviews we get on Glassdoor, and on Indeed and all of that stuff, because I want to make sure that, the people that are working here or that are leaving are saying good things about the company.
Right.
And the same with outside. So a lot of times when we're talking about things, we're talking about how to improve it. However, we're talking about how to have the win-win-win concept where everybody's winning, the customer's winning, internal customers winning, and the company's winning as well, right? So when you get all three of those wins, then that's the best recipe for success.
Right. No, definitely. Sky's the limit with that one.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit beyond the sky.
Absolutely.
So, now, how does Rooter Hero keep the employees engaged?
So it's through communication. It's through a lot of gamification, and it's through training and through coaching and all of the things that are necessary for somebody to succeed.
Right.
So on a management level, we bring all of our top level general managers in every single month. We have a full day meeting, and nowadays we're starting to travel from shop to shop.
Right.
And doing that, and my belief is if we could keep the leadership team engaged, they can keep everybody else engaged, because it's all about communication, understanding where we're going, what we're doing, what is our key focuses, and how are we going to get there.
Right.
So I know we do it through our all team meetings. We share, we're a completely transparent company when it comes to every employee. We want them all to know how the company's doing,
right?
The pulse of the company. So every month we have an all hands on meeting with everybody. We share all of the numbers. Everybody knows how much their division made in EBITDA, what their conversion rates are, what their star ratings are. You do a great job with the review part of that.
Oh, thanks.
We celebrate birthdays and anniversaries, and I think that just brings a whole level of unity together.
Yeah.
And for me, I mean, I believe in I believe in working with people that you enjoy working with, and I really appreciate the people that are in the company.
Right.
So on a regular basis, what I do is I write thank you cards, I send out anniversary cards, things like that. We have birthday cards that we send out, not consistently, but eventually, hopefully, we'll be consistent about that. But you know, we just want to celebrate with everybody.
Right.
You know, all those special days that they have.
Yeah, no, definitely, and that's vitally important. And
Yes.
the more we do that, maybe the more over the top we do that,
Right.
it's going to be amazing. Because getting those cards in the mail and then having your wife open them first is it's pretty cool to come home to that. So
Yeah, it's awesome.
so, all right. So, do you have any final thoughts on customer service or anything like that?
Well, I mean, I think it's extremely important, especially for a service company.
Mhm.
You know, so you know, our job is to serve and help, and if we do that really well, okay, we're going to have more customers coming to us. And
Of course.
right now we have, you know, more customers than we could serve, and you know, hopefully we'll get to the point where we can serve them all and then have more refer business to us.
Yep. Awesome. All right. Thank you, John, very much for sitting down with me, and have yourselves a great day.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.